Now, he was presumed to be suffering from a mental disorder, but for the timely intervention of a mental health nurse, 3-year-old Jonathan Worlason would have been robbed of his future. But after weeks of assessment at the Department of Psychiatry at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, Jonathan has been diagnosed of ADHD, a clinical condition which has been characterized by symptoms of inattention and/or hyperactivity and impulsivity in children. Sarah Apenkra reports.
Y, my, F-I-S-T.
In December last year, TV3 broke the story of 3-year-old Jonathan Worlason, who skipped lessons at crèche to attend higher classes. He could read books and pronounce words he had never been taught, a behavior his teachers at the Avetile Methodist Basic School regarded as weird and abnormal.
He will be roaming in the class, and when I stand to go and teach, my place is his place. Any book that on the table is for him.
The complaint from the teachers got the parents worried. They decided to seek help at the Peki Government Hospital, where during his assessment, the mental health nurse identified that he had a higher intelligence quotient, IQ.
What is this?
Wait.
What is this?
That is.
What? What is this?
A friend.
Yeah. Wow. What is this?
Everyone.
The complaint they brought was that he does things a little bit abnormally, he's hyperactive, and so they are associating that to spirituality. So upon assessment, my colleagues were a little farther than where I was. He ran to them and then picked a storybook they were holding. And to my amazement, he was able to mention the author of the book straightforward, Simon Snake.
Following the report, the Department of Psychiatry at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital, as well as other organizations, reached out to offer him further assessment. A team led by Professor Mante Koli, a neuropsychologist, Professor Angelo Furiata, clinical psychologist, Dr. Albert Sedohia, a specialist psychiatrist, and Anna Jaban-Mensah, a senior clinical psychologist, took weeks to offer him psychiatric and neuropsychology assessment at no cost.
Let's go.
Good.
He's neurodivergent. What it means is his brain is different. That's what makes him function differently. He is not abnormal. But people who are neurodivergent, we're talking about ADHD, autism spectrum, and other conditions, they have certain strengths and weaknesses. So for Jonathan specifically, we noticed that his expressive language skills is quite above average. That's why he's able to read quite fast than a 3-year-old. But then we also realized from the neuropsychological assessment that he has poor comprehensive skills. So which means the thing he's reading, he may not fully understand what he's reading, even though his expressive skills are quite above average. So that is what we've all noticed. And he's able to read quite fast. We all saw that. I saw that myself as well, which means that is what he will need help with.
The facility will continue to offer him periodic assessment.
Jonathan's case was missed, most likely because the nursery where he was, there was no trained teacher with the skills to pick up children with special needs. And from what we have come to find out about him, that he probably might need a change of environment if need be. And that's what the neuropsychology also said. They said he will benefit from a well-structured educational environment suited to develop his overall cognitive abilities.
Jonathan and his elder sister have also been enrolled on a comprehensive specialized digitized library platform.
Yes. Wow.
Every child is differently gifted, but for this child and the way they're showing such a propensity for literary stuff and the high IQ, not even the sky is the limit. So that's part of our motivation in wanting to be involved in his life and saying that, look, have access. So now, thanks to this platform we have, even though he's in Peki, he can have access to the same stuff children in Accra have and children in London have. And if he continues this way, so one of the things we do is that we measure a child's level of reading, and so we're able to provide books at their level. So it's very possible that he's going to read books at SS level, or even university level. And so if you keep giving him, Kofi is a boy, Amma is a girl, you're totally making them bored.
Jonathan's parents are grateful for the immense support.
We are planning to relocate to Accra to give him the best education that he can get. We know it will not be easy, but with God on our side, we'll do our best.
You've heard from the experts. He's a normal child, but special in his own right. He would need a relocation to a well-structured educational system to help him develop his potentials to the best of his ability. The parents cannot do this on their own. They would need your support. For TV3 News, Sarah Apenkro, Accra.